mean, I think that when people think of Instagram and you've known Instagram or you've been on Instagram for a while, you almost always think of a feed of square photos, maybe hypersaturated, just maybe a little bit too airbrushed or, landscapes. But if actually you look how people use Instagram, it's just changed dramatically. And I understand that as we evolve Instagram forward, it can be really frustrating because people get used to using an app in one way. And if it changes underneath them, that can be annoying. But if you think about, if we had stuck with a feed of square photos and we didn't have stories and we didn't have DMs and we didn't have videos or reels, we wouldn't be anywhere near as relevant as we are today. I think the biggest risk that any platform like ours faces is that the world, as it continues to change faster and faster, gets away from you and you just become irrelevant because you can't keep up. And if you push too hard and you change too quickly, that can backfire. And we've had that happen. But if you don't take enough risk and you are too attached to the past, then you're just going to slowly become irrelevant. And that's a balance. And so you are asking about video. Video is a huge part of what we do now. It's more than half the amount of time spent on Instagram is video at this point in most countries. It's not the only thing we do. We try to do it differently than YouTube and TikTok, where I think it's a bit more of a laid-back, passive experience. We try to create a bit more of a participatory lean-in experience, one where you're going to discover a reel and then send it to a friend and then talk about it with another friend. But it's still a huge part of what we do because there's a huge amount of demand. And at the end of the day, we're a business. And we have to figure out a way to meet demand as demand moves around and shifts.